bad sleeping habits, bad sleep quality, and sleep related problems are more common nowadays than ever. So, today in this video, we are going to discuss in a most simplistic way how bad sleep, bad sleeping habits, and sleep related problems are destroying your brain. I'm Dr. Zulkifal and I'm a neuroscientist. On this channel, we discuss everything related to brain and we also try to understand life. So if you are new to this channel, I would really appreciate please like and subscribe. This will help me reach more audience. We will try to understand in a most easy way how bad sleeping habits, bad sleep quality, or sleep related problems are damaging your brain so you can understand and you can do something about it. So in this video, we will ask two questions. The first question we will ask, what happens in the brain when we sleep? And what happens when those normal processes are disrupted? How they damage our brain? And the second question we will ask, what research studies tell about how much sleep is enough for the optimal brain health? Let's begin with the first question. At night, when we sleep, the strengthening and integration of the newly acquired memories occurs in our brain. Our brain has a part called hippocampus. During the day, whatever we learn, whatever we do or experience is stored in our memory. And the memory center of the brain where this information is stored is hippocampus. So during the day, it is believed the memories are temporarily stored in the hippocampus. At night, when we sleep, the memories which were stored in the hippocampus temporarily during the day are reactivated again and they are stored in more permanent neuronal circuits of the already existing knowledge. And those circuits are present in another part of our brain which is called neocortex. So during the sleep, consolidation of the memories occur in our brain. It occurs by forming new synaptic connections between the neurons, whereas those memories which are not important, they are forgotten by reducing the strength of these neuronal synaptic connections. So more stronger the synaptic connections between the neurons for a memory, the more stronger memory will be. So what will happen if you are not sleeping enough because of the bad sleeping habits or bad sleep quality or any sleeping problems? It will impact your short-term and long-term memory. Short-term memories are for few seconds where we remember things only briefly. Whereas the long-term memories are the memories which are stored even for years. Due to bad sleep, your ability to learn new information will decrease. Also, your ability to recall memories. For example, you had put your key in some place, but then you will be not able to recall that information. It will also impact your ability to extract explicit knowledge from what you have learned. After discussing this, now let's discuss what else happens when we are sleeping. During the day, our brain is most active because we are experiencing things, we are learning new things, we are talking, we are listening, we are doing so many things. So it means there is lots of activity going on in our brain. The lots of activity means that the cells of the brain will need more energy. And for more energy, they will do metabolism. So when the neurons or the cells of the brain will do metabolism, there will be production of the metabolites. So during the day, when our brain is more active, these metabolites are produced in our brain. And these metabolites are highly toxic to the brain. And research shows that our brain has very limited ability to get rid of these metabolites during the day. To clear these metabolites from the brain, we need to sleep. So what are these metabolites? Some of the metabolites are, for example, amyloid beta. These metabolites are sticky and they are toxic to the brain. If these metabolites accumulate in the brain for the longer times, they lead to neurodegeneration. And many of the diseases, like for example, Alzheimer's disease, are because of the accumulation of these amyloid beta plaques in our brain. Other metabolites which are produced during the day in our brain are tau proteins. They are also toxic and they cause neurodegeneration. They are also the main culprit behind the diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Lactate, which is the end product of the glucose metabolism, accumulates in our brain during the day, and some neuroinflammatory molecules like cytokines, they also accumulate in the brain during the day. Here you can see in this very simplistic diagram these metabolites between the cells of the brain. Our brain has a system to wash itself, and this washing of the brain mostly occurs when we are sleeping. And this system works very similar to the plumbing system, and it flushes out these metabolites from the brain. This system is called glymphatic system. And this system uses the cerebrospinal fluid, which is covering our brain. It enters our brain and it flushes out these metabolites from our brain. This happens during the sleep. So when we sleep, the cells of the brain shrink. So there is more space between the cells and more cerebrospinal fluid can pass in between the cells and flush out these metabolites. Another thing which happens during the sleep and it helps in flushing out these metabolites are the brain waves. These are the electrical waves produced in our brain and they are very synchronized. They act in a very synchronized way, pushing this fluid and flush out these metabolites. Now, if you don't sleep properly or your sleep quality is not good, it will lead to the accumulation of these metabolites in the brain. In the long term, which will not only cause the neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, but also in the short term, it will impact your memory, it will impact your thinking ability, it will impact your decision making ability, your focus, it will cause inflammation in the brain, and many of the brain problems. Now, after discussing that during the sleep, our brain cleans itself, let's discuss what else happens when we are sleeping. So, sleep enhances the neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the ability of our brain to reorganize itself and form new neural connections, get rid of the old and weaker synaptic connections. What does it mean for us? It means that the neuroplasticity enhances our learning, our experience, our knowledge, and it makes our brain able to adapt to changing situations. How it happens? It happens by cutting off the weaker or defective synaptic connections and forming new synaptic connections. If the sleep quality is bad or you don't sleep properly, it will eventually also impact the neuroplasticity in your brain. Now let's go to the second question of our video. How much sleep is enough for the optimal brain functioning? Many high impact research studies, but also some organizations like National Sleep Foundation recommend for the teens from 14 to 17 years old, they should sleep at least 8 to 10 hours. Young adults from 18 to 25 years, they should sleep 7 to 9 hours. Adults from 26 to 64 years old, they should sleep 7 to 9 hours. And adults above 64, they should sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. Many research studies suggest for this age group, adults from 26 to 64 years old, that 7 hours are particularly beneficial for this age group. On the other hand, too much sleep is also not good for the brain. So if you lie in any of these age groups, try to not go below these lower limit, but also try to not go above these upper limits. About the sleep quality, and if you are having problems with your sleep, and if you want me to discuss how to have a good quality sleep or how to improve your sleep, please write in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe the video and see you soon.